Hello, YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Oxygen Not Included Strategy and Tactics episode 14. So, in our last episode, we are nearly done with our pit. We just need a little bit more building to be done here before we send forth the deluges intentionally this time, and finish up our build so that we can begin the next one. So a couple of things that I want to do. One thing I've wanted to do here is fill this pit full of water. That's one thing I want to do. But I don't want to have to bother pumping it. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to build up. Actually, I'm going to build up to here. No, we'll build up to here. Hopefully we can avoid any spillage here. Because then what we're going to do is do you, and do you, and then we'll seal that part up. Meantime, we will, yeah, so much hypothermia. So little time. We need to make sure this all gets built. Oh, we got some bleach stone up here that needs fetching. Oh, Nathan. Nathan. Welp. Hopefully you guys can build this before it becomes too far underwater. Actually, that wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Nathan. No, stop. Yeah, we just don't want that to get too deep or too far away. Yeah, please, guys, finish the pump. I know you're all freaking cold. Oh, and that thing's out of water, too. Oh, well, it's because the pump hasn't been working lately. That's understandable, but we'll get that fixed. That's not too bad. We just need to make sure this gets actually built. Larissa, help us out. I know you've been having not so good times with the places where you can't breathe, but you're the best we've got at this point. I know. Yeah, get out of there. Don't worry. You've got a path to safety this time. Alright, yeah, Michael, do it in shifts. Tag team it. Teamwork! Teamwork makes the dream work. We'll start clearing the rest of this crap out once this thing is actually built. Because, again, the whole point of having a reservoir is so that you have something that can pump out of it. But that did dig this area out, so one thing we can get started on is building our factory, which is kind of what we wanted to do down here anyway. Now, one thing I wanted to do to sort of help protect our crops here, because the factory's going to be generating some heat, but we're actually not going to let the air flow to the crops very much. So actually, I think we'll be okay. There'd be too much of a lead-up time for that. But we are going to make a factory floor down here. We'll deconstruct just the buildings on here, please, and build downwards ourselves some ladders. This will allow us to deconstruct these in good faith. Yeah, actually, we'll probably keep the power lines there for something else. Alright, somebody, I thought I Alright, so you're there. Hiko? Hiko? Alright, whatever, Hiko. You go, girl. Yeah, no image. Don't pee the floor, please. You're sitting over there. Please do not pee the floor. Any random Oh, Michael finally got cured here. Alright, no new eggs coming down, but that's okay. Hey, I got built. Alright, so we just need the rest of that finished up, and then we will be golden. We'll do an airflow tile here. And we'll deconstruct you. Yes, Larissa, please help us out. How are we doing up here? That's still not quite built yet. Alright, let's speed you guys up just a smidge. We're going to up the priority to these just because I want these done. They just need to get done so that I can pop the rest of this project here and call the whole thing done. There's Larissa doing her expert delivery jobs there. Long commutes, huh? Huh. Well, we are spreading them out a little bit here. And actually that's we call it done and golden. We will call it done and golden. Now we just need for these two things to be done, and we call that golden and ready to pop the rest of these. The other thing we want to start planning out our digs for is down here. This may be a job for a ladder here. Just to help clear this little area, because this is ultimately where we want the stuff to flow. We can also clear this stuff out, clear this stuff out. Yes, I know you need power. Well, we as soon as we get our power plant online, then I'll be all about the power. Oh yeah, we can start digging this stuff out too. Alright, maybe not. Not yet. Not yet, guys. Not yet. We'll let water pressure take care of that. I will take out these two things so that we can extend our ladders here. And maybe deconstruct this thing. Deconstruct that thing. Alright, these things are finally built. So, ultimately what we want to do here is make sure that the water really wants to flow down this way. We'll mop this stuff up. And actually, we could use a good mopping, because that'll get our stuff that requires bottled water, some bottled water. I know we'll build another pump once I see how high the water level gets. But yeah, once they clear this all out, we can mop it up. food poisoning germs? No, they just don't like the food. It's probably below their taste level. Alright, still got our 2 babies hopping around here. No new eggs, but we're still working on it. Alright, let's go mop those spills. Mop those spills. Alright, there we go. And that's perfect. Alright, now... Alright, so... that stuff is still not quite... yeah, that's out of range. So we are going to have to pop it right here. What I want to avoid is the water splashing down into here. I mean, we can get the mop out if it does. It's not the end of the world. Alright, Hiko, help us out. That's perfect, actually. That's absolutely perfect. Alright, no, we don't want to tap that one up there. We want to keep that as is. Because that is just exactly what we want. And now that we know they can... actually, we need to dig this one tile here. We'll dig this one for water flow purposes. Then we can pop. Because once you pop, the water won't stop. And it's okay if the water goes flooding past them. Yeah, this is exactly what I wanted it to do. Just a nice little water pit here, but not the whole thing. We don't want the whole thing. In fact, this is a little too full, but that's okay. That's fine, because we're going to clear all this out anyway, and the excess will flow down into our reservoir. But yeah, if we had popped this tile, then everything would have gone flowing down and would have probably flooded. Alright, Thibaut. Yeah, well, Thibaut, yeah, we haven't had any water for you for a while. We should, again, I want to see what the, there it goes. It popped. And now it'll stop dripping down here just in time. Just in time. As they desperately try to rescue the muck roots. Ah, thing of beauty. And it's even splashing down onto the thing I forgot to remove. We can uproot this at this point. That has served its purpose. And actually, we can put you down here. Food tile, hydroponic farm. We're going to put you down there. Now, that's carbon dioxide. There's the chlorine. Carbon dioxide is lower than that. Interesting. We might have the makings for our little chlorine thing down here, which actually is not a bad thing. Let me try a few things. Let's do farm tiles. Now let me, where's the resource overlay? So there, the green tiles there are the chlorine. So they're more centered over here. And it is slowly just growing and accumulating water here. We can do a little temporary ladder up here. And that will get everything cleared off. Alright, I think it is high time for us to actually get some power going. So a coal generator is going to be a good way for us to keep our colony flowing. But we are going to want to go with heavy wire. Now, I may want some insulation up here. That may be a thing that we need to do to keep the hot. You know what? I think that might actually be a smarter thing to do. Is insulate. And we actually kind of want to choke this place off. We've got plenty of material for it. Yeah, there we go. See, the rest of the water's coming down. That's what we want. And my plan worked perfectly. For once, I got the water thing correct. Alright, now that we know how high the water is going to go, we can, in good faith, get our water spigot thingy, the pitcher pump. Now, it's not going to be nearly as efficient going all the way down here for it, but we don't have a lot of things that demand physical manual deliveries of water. Alright, and you are going to be the new home to our oxyfern. This wandering, traveling oxyfern. It's like the colony mascot. Goes wherever it needs to go. And heck, we could even dig that out once we build that in there. Yeah, we definitely want the insulation down here. We also need to get that smart battery. A smart battery is what you ultimately use to, get things going the way you want them to, and can keep control of your power plant here to make sure that the coal generator does not operate when it does not need to. So we will get that. We will connect them with some heavy watt wire. Also, as far as the order of things, you want to go power producer, power battery, and then power consumer. Heck, we could even do we could do a couple of power transformers here. Set up a couple of circuits here. And we would put the heavy watt wire, connect them. Yeah, connect them there. And then we could do the lower things, like, for example, connect you to that grid. And then connect you to that grid. And so we'd have an upper grid and a lower grid here. That works out nicely. So we definitely want you guys pumping and moving and grooving here. A lot of building to be done, but worth it in the end. Alright, I think it is high time that you guys can nip these two here, and yeah, what the hey, nip those just because you can. And heck, we'll even put a little insulation here. What's the heat radiance looking? Yeah, see, heat does have an avenue to attack the base through here. So we may want to seal this thing off with some insulation. I might want to do it along this radian here. Yes! A Dreco! A Dreco! A Dreco! Yes! These guys are our way to find reed fibers here. Very much in the need here. Alright, we've got you going here. Oh hey, it's a fully grown sage hatch. Alright, and and he's groomed too, so he's happy. But now that sage hatch is going to start plopping out eggs. Not necessarily sage hatch eggs, interestingly enough, because it's more dependent on their diet than what they are. Okay, power loop detected, eh? I might need to diagnose that one. We're gonna hang on. We're gonna disable the building just for the moment, because we're gonna be setting up our power grid in a moment, and I don't want people starting that thing off until we're good and ready for it. All right, let's see who our new friend is before we end our episode here. Let's see who it is. Bristol berries, don't need the item, so it is on to the dupes. And we've got, hey, someone who actually likes digging. Building, still no decorators. We need ourselves a decorator. But well, we might make you a decorator anyway, because you're the interior decorating. Even though you don't have that as an interest, we might put you on that duty. So, Ada. But not Ada. Let's go pull up my patrons here and see what see who we have available. For once, it's a female, so we can pull from my female patrons. And coming up, we got Shona. Shona is our next dupe. So you're going to be our interior decorator. Welcome aboard. And of course, we cannot forget our skills. So Shona, I'm gonna give you. Well, I could give you hard digging to start with, because you only have 1 morale at the moment, and then afterwards, yeah, we'll give you hard digging for now, and then we'll let you get into art fundamentals and all that. So hard digging for now. Oh yeah, who else did we have? Michael. Improved carrying. Yeah, you're definitely going to be another one of my exosuit peeps. But yeah, Michael, you like construction too, so you're going to get construction too. You're Larissa's apprentice. Oh, hang on. I think I see what's the problem here. Yeah, that's the problem. Let's deconstruct. I see what I did here. Deconstructing power lines. I needed a power bridge. That was my problem. That was the problem, but problem solved. Well, it was soon to be solved. Oh yeah, let's mop this stuff up here. This battery is well, once I want to get this up and running first, and then we can take this battery down. Yeah, we got a bunch of idlers too. This is the problem with having such a populous colony, is just finding stuff for everybody to do. But now that this is built, now we can have them have something for them to do. Boy, everyone was busy down here. Alright, folks, so if you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button and leave me a comment, good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya!